What if stress didn't start in your mind, but in your liver? What if every moment you swallowed your emotions, every time you forced yourself to stay strong when you felt tired, every time you held back instead of expressing what you felt, your liver took the hit? Imagine for a moment that your liver is not just a biological filter, not just a chemical machine, but the deepest storage of everything you don't allow yourself to feel. Because the truth is, the liver is the organ that absorbs the emotional weight you refuse to confront. Think of all the times you've told yourself, "I'm fine. I'll deal with it later. It doesn't matter." But your body heard the truth long before you did, and your liver collected every one of those moments, every suppressed emotion, every swallowed frustration, every responsibility that wasn't yours, every time you pretended to be stronger than you felt, and the liver held it quietly until it couldn't anymore. What if stress didn't show up first in your thoughts, but in the tightness under your right rib, in the heaviness you feel after an argument, in the sharp pain that comes when you push yourself too far? What if that tiredness you feel, the one that coffee cannot fix, is not mental exhaustion, but liver exhaustion? We think the liver is silent. We think it only speaks through lab tests and medical reports. But the body has its own old languages, and the liver speaks through the right shoulder, through the tension in your neck, through the pressure under your ribs, through headaches that appear when you're overwhelmed, through irritability that comes out of nowhere. Your liver doesn't scream, it whispers. Slow down. Stop forcing yourself. Let go of what is not yours to carry. Feel what you keep avoiding. Because your liver has one role beyond biology, to protect you from your own suppressed emotions. But protection comes with a cost. When stress settles in the liver, your whole emotional world changes. You feel anger quicker. You feel tired deeper. You lose patience faster. You blame yourself for things that are not your fault. You try to stay calm, but inside you feel a tremor, a vibration you can't explain. It's not because you're weak. It's because your liver has been holding too much for too long. And here is something most people don't know. Your liver doesn't just process toxins. It processes emotions, especially the ones related to responsibility, pressure, expectations, guilt, and unresolved conflict. That's why you feel heaviness on the right side of your body. That's why the right shoulder tightens when life becomes overwhelming. That's why your back stiffens when you carry emotional weight. Your liver always knows before your mind admits the truth. But what if, instead of ignoring the tightness, you paused? What if, instead of numbing the stress, you listened to what your body is trying to protect you from? Because stress is not just in your head. Stress is stored in your organs, and the liver is the first to absorb it. Imagine your liver as a guardian you never thanked, a silent witness of everything you endured, a filter not only for your blood, but for your emotional survival. And here's the part we almost never hear. When you acknowledge what your liver carries, when you finally feel the emotions you avoided, when you stop forcing yourself to be strong all the time, the liver softens, the tension loosens, the right shoulder becomes lighter, the vibration inside fades, because the liver doesn't want to hold your pain. It wants to release it. It wants you to feel again, breathe again, live again, without the weight. So the next time you feel that tightness under your ribs, or that pressure on the right side of your body, or that sudden anger that doesn't match the situation, pause for one moment. Place your hand gently on your right side, breathe slowly, and ask, "What are you trying to tell me?" Because the liver is not just an organ, it's a messenger. And the message is simple. Stop carrying what your heart can no longer hold. Stop storing what your voice was afraid to say. Stop pretending you're okay when your body knows you're not. Stress doesn't live in your mind. It lives in your liver. And once you begin to listen, your whole emotional world begins to heal.